And hello there everyone, Hedgehog here and welcome back to Prison Architect. Now, we're running out of money, which is fairly remarkable considering we're making $57,000 a day. I have to give it though, in that one day, we did build an entire new wing. That was in the last episode, I think it was number 9. So we're now here for episode 10. Which all in all adds to a good 7 hours of gameplay, and this is what we have, which is not too bad. It's this is going to be the final. This was temporary just to get some prisoners in to start making money, and this is more the layout we want to have. Now, as we said at the end of the last episode, some waterworks, we need to put some more in between here. Still need to make it look fancy here. Now, and this is going to be our medium security wing, which means we also need to replace all the walling. This on the other side was our source of income, and the other problem with that is that it is at the moment no longer enough. But let's help a hand. Let's sell some of the objects manually again. There, so they can buy some more equipment to put in here in order to make this look all nice and fancy. Now, what we're still going to do also is expand this canteen like this one, and add another cell block down here, which means the prisoners forestry and the wood workshop needs to be relocated again, and then let's see that we find a more permanent location and solution for it. Now, a lot of prisoner uniforms, sheet metal, etc. coming in. And how are we looking with criminally insane? We have 23, we have a capacity for 20. That's because we expanded. Oh, we forgot to add the utilities on this side, for which we probably don't have money. Well, at least so far we managed to get. And then these ones are the expensive ones because they're 15 each. Yeah, that's not gonna cut it. Oh well. It is what it is. This is, oh, this is another nice stack. Now, let's have a look here. Dirty food trays, no. And this one also dirty food trays, no. So let's get rid of that. I no longer need sheet metal. No logs either, let's just give me sellable stuff. Yeah, there, I can live with that. Now we've reduced the intake we have. We still have shared capacity 9. Where do I still have shared capacity? Deployment. Ah, here. So, no more shared capacity. No more shared capacity. Good. My Supermax capacity is 32. The only reason I have Supermax capacity is here, because I don't want to delete it yet, just in case I'm going to need it. And as you can see, there's a nice amount of money coming in, but straight away a lot going out as well. Really. So that's why we have the stoicals. And then once we have 3 properly segregated sections, we can also set in our prisoner sorter. Talking about that, we haven't looked at bureaucracy for quite some time. Vending machines, yes, let's get the vending machines in there because that's going to help us. And Creative accounting. Offshore tax haven I can't do yet because it's too expensive. Okay, so at least that is giving us a little bit of extra, not necessarily income, but less expenses. Taser rollout. Yes, and for that I also need classroom because I need to start teaching them how to use it. While we are there, let's work on our second set for our waterworks. Okay. And I think I'm going to start needing some more guards again. This all looks very weird and double at the moment. Oh, but that is perfect. I now just... Why are they so upset? Because they don't have anything. Okay. Yeah, he's murdered by a prisoner. Hence why he is now in max. Oh. So we are having some issues here keeping our folks in line. So let's do the following. Since they prefer it this way. There. And that will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And just to make sure that we have them. Oh, they lucky I don't have the cash for it. Now, how we're looking for deployment, patrols. Are they on the way? Yes. And let's shake them down. Need to be careful before I have a full riot on my hands again. Had that before. It really is time to get our gangs separated. And then maybe... That's it. They all have showers in their rooms, so they get additional lockup time. No more free roaming. Closing down that place. Well, he kind of asked for it then. Are we at least taking down now the supplies? No. So we really need to get a grip of our supplies as well. I mean, all in all, what we need is I need an influx of money. Talking about money, I still need to buy back 20% of my prison. And I'm not allowed to have any recent deaths. Yeah, they all have some serious complaints. Let's see what is their complaints about this time. Hygiene, freedom. Of course, they don't have a yard. As in, are you serious? Is that what it's all about? I was supposed to build a yard here. Oops, I forgot. But that's okay. That's something we can fix fairly easy. Flooring, lake water, unstable. It was only one, yeah. So, there we go. That's what we need anyways. Then, let's put a road on either side. Oh, and they all desperately trying to still fix that. And now we're looking with yeah, they have a free flow of yeah, quite a few of them are still calling. They're not too happy at the moment, let's put it that way. Then again, it never said heads down Supermax for the criminally insane, the happiest place on earth. Now, how's that going down? Okay, so they're about to close it down there. Rooms. Cells, we got 202 of them. Yeah, that ought to fix that cell as well. Exactly. Now. Deployment wise. There. That makes sense for that part, at least I think. And then now look at that. How nice water with roads next to it. Oh. They could be so happy. They're not, but it could be. Then let's put down some of this. We'll do it there and there. As well as there and there. And we shall put a staff fence on either side of it. And we shall do the same there. So at least for now we'll drop that in as is. And that's basically just to keep the ladies here at ease during their time here. Now, let's get all this in there with high priority. And yes, I purposely picked grass because now we can change the flooring here. Here. Let's have some nice grass there in the middle. They can have some dirt on the side because we don't really care. Just to give them the idea, and then some gravel to get in. Now, and if they're really going to behave themselves, they might even get a basketball court. Not here, not now, but eventually. They'll have to share that. Okay. Now, in order to make sure everything goes the way we want it to, we shall place that. And let's give these beloved chicken shits their yard. So now they have this, they're allowed to go to the yard. They have their yard. Now let's get them some objects in the yard as well. Get them some bleachers here on the side. Okay. They have something to think about their sins. Let's give them a batch of phones nicely by the water so they can think about what it is that they've done and call their family just before they drown themselves in that lake water right there. Then what else do they need? They need some tire stacks? Nah, for what do we need? Weight benches, yeah, for the real monkeys out there. And what else do we want? Well, no, I'm not going to put down the vending machines yet. Because it doesn't make sense to put down the vending machines yet, because I don't even have a cold storage yet. Okay, but oh yeah, we can stop the shakedown. I think that we've made our point, and I think we found what we had to find. Utilities. Oh. Okay, maybe we kind of deserve that near Riot. well, he's not gonna get water. Okay. Put him in solitary. If that is what is needed. Okay, so we have most of the piping in there now. I completely forgot about this piping. So they had electricity, and well, that's why they were complaining about hygiene. I mean, even though they're scum sometimes, maybe I should listen to them. Then again, whoop. Okay. So that is sorted. Let me fix that mistake here straight away. If they're lucky, that works. If they're unlucky, it doesn't. Oh. At least we know straight away why we have him. So here's the next one. He can go to solitary for 12 hours. So we can now fix that. There's another cell I couldn't get access to. You. So you also go to solitary for 12 hours, for 6 hours. And I'm just sending all of them to solitary. I mean, and it's good because for these ones I actually build an extra set of solitaries. Just because I couldn't access their rooms in order to put in their piping for their toilets. If that is the way they want it, we have another one. He isn't even there. Okay, so this is the next thing I need to fix clearly. Yes, normal security. And then for 3 yards, eat, lock up, and these two, it can be open. Okay, so that is also sorted. Now we need to get electricity down here as well. And then after eat time, it is yard time. Now, they already have one. For the others, we still need to build it. And then in order to make it also here more challenging, let's put also here some brick walls with staff doors in. So basically we have another sluice, just a way for them to walk through from one side to another. There you go. Now, those doors seem to work, then we can go here. There, that we can take out. Okay, so that is the way they can walk. Now we have yard time for these ones. Let's see if they're now going to be... Okay, let's open the doors for them. And I think at this time... Okay, so at least they can get rid of some of their energy. They can start running around. Look at that. Let's see if their needs are also now. Look at that, nice and blue. So that ought to go down. The next is hygiene. That's the problem with the water. Which is nearly done. Now, where do we not have? Here we don't. Which I can now fix as well. Okay. So, they are all showering. Here we have a problem still with water. Because they didn't install it yet. How are we looking here? Click, we have electricity, which means I can open this as well. Okay, then let's add some more door servos. Utilities, servo. So let's add it to this lot. With that, because then I can use this door timer to open it for yard time. Because all of this is yard now. I'm going to close off a little part of it. Well, everybody should have water now. Except them. Let's give them water as well. My security guards here, the armed guards are still wandering around. Kind of deserved though. You go and eat as well. Why did he die? Killed for being a snitch. Yeah, well, I don't have my... Yeah, well, what can I do? Don't have protective custody yet. So we'll have to wait until that is done. But it looks like things have calmed down a little. These are now all operated by the timer, so I can close them. Well, they will close automatically as soon as we go to sleep. Which is in about 25 minutes. He's waiting for solitary. And so is he. No, we dying of hunger or... Yeah, well. As of tomorrow they'll get some more of it. Now here we have our wiring, really. So then we have for free time, for work and free time. And for yard, we shall open it up. Okay, so there's no more need for that to be open. And there we also have our medium security wing. Fully up, operational. Actually, we fixed the last bit that needed fixing. Then we expanded our waterworks. And we have our first yard up and running. Now I'm going to copy this yard. Until about here. Flip it. And put it down there. Now, I only did it until here, purposely. There. Now, that I don't need, neither do I do that, but that is what it is. This section, though, I do like. So I'm going to implement the same on this side. Now, they have their walkway at the moment still here, but we'll put it here because it makes just a little bit more sense. So let's start with the walls and doors. We'll take the gray stripes, which we have there, 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 and there. And we need a staff fence there and there, as well as there and there. Then I need a brick wall, not a wooden wall, brick wall. There we go. And then some staff doors in there. Then the nice grass fence up there and up there. And we do the same on that side. And we have the same walkway construction as we have on this side. Just need to fix this gate and servo, but we'll do that once it is built. Let's start with that with priority. And of course they can still walk around here, which is the easiest for them at the moment. But also that is going to be closed off not too far from now. So let's get a second layer of road around it. So we have all that set, and then we have our passage right there. And that's all the passage we're going to need, at least I think. There, they're already digging. Also get that nice and settled. Here we're already making progress. This has there, so they also have a yard now. That we can dismantle though. So then let's get a fancy grass fence up there. And let's get the servo up on the other. It was here. There. And let's do the same for these ones. There we go. So now this is the size the yard is going to be. I gave them a little bit more space, which they don't really need, but well, it is what it is. Flooring, let's then we put that around and we put some nice concrete tiles around the outside. I can hear them. I'm not gonna end this punishment. He hasn't earned that yet. Yeah, utilities. Power cable from there all the way to down there. Start building. And then let's get our Door timer. I will place it there for this one. So even with the additional orderlies, how many of them do we now have? 17, and one of them is unconscious. Okay, now how many of them nutcases do we have? 19. So technically they should be able to manage. Give them a couple more. Now, did we have classrooms here? Yes. But that's only one, which means I need to make it a little bit smaller. Okay. Well, that's something we'll have to have a look into for the next episode. How we're going to tidy this up and make it all work for all parties. But for now, we're getting better and better. And we're adding more and more. Thank you very much for joining. On your way out, please do remember to hit that like and of course the subscribe button to the channel. And if you hit the notification bell, you get notified whenever a new video comes online. Thanks for joining. See you next time for more Prison Architect.